Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps, and who we got on the show today?
We got your boy NBDY, aka Mr. I don't know what you want to call
Still
it.
your girl.
You feel
Never
me?
backing down, youngin'.
Never back down, youngin'. You feel me? You know what it is right here.
Absolutely. I'm excited. First of all, you just dropped 2 singles a couple of days ago. And then your last project that you dropped back in April, and then you re-released a live version with some tracks from Emission back in October. Yeah. Let me explain. I absolutely love live versions of everything, especially when you execute it well. I was going through the emotions with you on that live album. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I thought I was a part of the band. I'm over here going, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was Gordy right there.
Now I grew up with the musicians, so it hits different when I hear vocalists and then live instruments. So it's a different type of feeling. I loved it, honestly, and I wish more artists would start doing stuff like that. Like, they used to do it a little bit back in the day, but I wish it would kind of come back into play now.
But that was my purpose of doing it. I feel like whatever I feel like, is missing right now in the game, that's what I plan to bring to it. You feel me? So with that, just like you said, the musicality and performing and everything, I grew up, in the band and in the choir and all that stuff. So like, I'm very, very musical when it comes to I play two different instruments and I'm ear trained as well. So yeah, so I'm mad musical with it and everything. So I wanted to make sure that people understood that layer and that dynamic of NBDY, you feel me? Because they hear the voice, you feel me? So they know there's something a little bit more. But I'm not out here doing shows like crazy or tours just yet. So I feel like, a way to capitalize and to get the people to invest more is just to really see what it is that why I do what I do.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, it was just an experiment. This whole year was an era. I made sure that it was an era for my fans and everything. So I'm glad that we closed it out that way and everything. Yeah.
I love it, honestly. And I wanted to bring up the fact that I know that you said in the past that your influencers are people like Usher and Brandy and a couple other people. You can really hear that vocally. And a lot of people don't give, particularly Brandy, the respect that she deserves vocally, because so many people were inspired by her, and they do a lot of, I want to get the technical word right for this, but they do a lot of the techniques that Brandy does when she's singing. So I appreciate that, because that's what made me really fall for your music. Because at first when I stumbled across your page, I was like, oh, he's probably a rapper. And then I was about to keep it pushing, because I'm like, oh, we have 1,000 rappers out right now, too many. Then I was like, let me listen. And I was like, hold up. And then I went to title.
I rap too now. I know.
Hey, no, but you busting with the vocals though. I was not expecting that.
This is where my expertise is.
You can tell, and that's a big thing. That's what I definitely fell for. And I've been playing your music ever since, adding it to my playlist, everything. So I make sure I'm rotating it properly, because there's not enough. There's a lot of R&B singers out right now, but they're not getting the play that they deserve. And I feel like you're definitely one of those artists. You're a discoverable artist that people definitely need to get familiar with.
There's a reason. And that's one thing that I want to make sure that everybody understands. It's a reason for that. You feel me? So just all understand that me, I'm independent. You feel me? I'm going up against all these major people. You feel me? Peep, just if you're really a student to the game, just peep the nominations at the Grammys. You feel me? It's a lot of, you feel me? It's all political. So
of course,
one thing that I definitely could say, speaks for itself is, the numbers and the data and everything. And obviously, as I continue to put out more music, we're going to continue to grow. And like I said, I'm independent going up against a whole bunch of machines.
Right.
So at the end of the day, this is success to me. You feel me? It's success to me because I get to create freely, and I still get to, make music that I know nobody else is really doing. You feel me? Because it's coming genuinely from me. So I know that I'm like an endless engine of creativity over here. You feel me?
I love it.
You feel me?
And I wanted to talk about that too, because there's not too big of a difference between Emissions and Tunnel Vision, but Emissions obviously felt more like a heavy kind of a dark diary. It's like you're going through the journey of whatever you were going through at that time, but Tunnel Vision is a lot lighter than
Emissions was very I don't know how to is it ethereal more so like when I was making emissions, I was really going for this, making sure that the soundscape was established, you feel me, for my sound. So with that, like you get used to, you get like battle zone, you get,
Right.
you know, warning and everything. It feels very like, it just feels like something kind of like futuristic, but nostalgic at the same time. You feel me?
Definitely.
And it's like, I feel like everything new, everything fresh always feels like that or makes you feel like that. It always feels new and fresh at the same time. For me, but also nostalgic and old. So with Admissions, that was my plan. And also I wanted to put in like, you know, the musicality of like, you know, some rock elements, and I play guitar, I play, you know, piano and things like that. So I really made sure that there was live instrumentation in that project. Now on Tunnel Vision, I just took this as like a full actual studio project EP and everything. And with this project, I went back to my roots. Like Admissions was where I was in the moments, you know?
Right.
And with Tunnel Vision, the sound and everything was more so nostalgic to what I grew up listening to. You feel me? What my mom listened to, what my pops listened to, what my family raised me on and everything. So I made sure that I brought that back to the game. You feel me? Because I feel like that was missing for sure.
Damn, and I like your writing style too, by the way, because it's so raw. It's not generic. Because like you can always get like a generic record anytime you listen to whatever's mainstream.
And that's like super punchline-y.
Yes.
And like, you know, not really like, okay, somebody else could have said that shit, you feel me?
Right.
But you feel me? Like it's in my own words type of thing. You feel me?
And I love that.
Yeah, and I make sure that the concepts is really like very like, even though like it ends up coming out universal because it's relatable, it's more so how raw and how damn you just got straight to it type shit. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like he really wasn't afraid to go like, I'm thinking about another love song. You feel me? Like when the day that I remember the day that I wrote that song. You feel me? Like that whole song was like basically me giving myself a therapy session after having a little bit of like not an argument, but you know, just having a little moment. You feel me? Maybe me and my feelings type. And then I was just like, you know what? Let me just roll with this blunt and everything, and I started writing. You feel me? First couple lines was hit alone, faded, jaded, trying to get you off of my brain. But I can't get control of how I feel inside. Like that was just me being real with myself. You feel me? Yeah, that was just me being real with myself.
I like situationships too, because I felt like that was also like you were in your bag when you wrote that. Cause I'm like,
I was mad when I was mad, but I was just like, it was like, you know how when you're mad, you could be petty. But it really wasn't me being petty. You feel me? It was me being so mad to the point where I just didn't give a about feelings. I was just like, all right, this is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. Like, you can be mad all you want, but this is the fact. You feel me?
Right.
Like, this is the point of what the it is. You feel me? It's the truth. You can choose to agree with it or acknowledge it or not. You feel me?
When you and there's a lot of girls out there like that too.
So we learn to deal with it, right?
Exactly. So what's your favorite song? If you have one, what's your favorite record that you written, released or unreleased? Oh,
damn. I have a lot actually. I got this joint called Take Control. It's probably one of my favorite songs. That's one for the clubs for sure. I got a couple joints for the clubs, but I got a song called Quicksand.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting.
Quicksand is gonna f you up, man. I'm telling you.
It already sounds like that. When are you gonna release that?
I played that song for Elliot Reed, and I played that song for the head of can't think right now. I'm freaking head. I played it for Sean Barron.
Wow. Okay.
Sean Barron too, and their teams gave me like standing ovation on that. So.
Wow.
I was just like, yeah, this is definitely the one. Like out of all the songs I played, like, you know, those songs, they came up and gave me like that handshake, that approval, like, yo,
this is it.
Whatever you decide to do, you feel me? Because I met them just on something off of the strength of like they just been hearing about me,
right?
And they just wanted to meet me. So, you know, they're really, really, really cool people. At the end of the day,
I love it. And then I also wanted to kind of talk to you about your new singles that you just dropped. Close to You.
A little bit of an English accent just dropped.
Just dropped. You know, I love English people. That's you know what? I don't want to meet any of my favorite English R&B artists because I'm going to act a damn fool. And they're going to be like, you know what? Cut the interview. But Close to You, and basically you had the acronym for Say My Name. But Close to You, you pulled a D'Angelo, by the way. You kind of started up a new record and then just said, y'all not going to catch this one. So let's talk about Close to You and that little snippet that you had at the end.
Okay, so I'm glad you said D'Angelo, because D'Angelo is one of my favorite artists too. Like that's really, if you want to say like what in NBD, what you could expect from NBDY is like definitely like D'Angelo-esque. Like he was just, to me, everything that embodies a musician, down from like just how raw he was and like, you know, his music, his songwriting, but also like the story that he wanted to tell. Right. And everything. He was just a dope ass individual. But yeah.
No, for sure. He's timeless. And I believe that you could be timeless as well.
But Close to You came basically just, when did I write that? I was in my room. Like I wrote that song 3 years ago. Actually, I was in my basement. I was in the basement in my room. I had a room in the basement. And I wrote that song on my computer. I had this busted up ass little like Mac. I was recording on a GarageBand and everything, but I was nice with the engineering.
Wow, that's all on GarageBand?
Yeah.
I hate GarageBand, but that's crazy.
I hate it too. I don't do it no more.
Oh, wow.
I knew what I was going to do with that song, so I ended up just really like this. Once as I recorded it and everything, I had just, you know, made sure I held on to it, and I kept like fine tuning it and everything. So everything that you hear is like, it's not mixed and mastered. That's just what I did. Yeah, it's raw.
Wow.
Both singles, actually, yeah. But Close
That's
to You,
impressive.
I wanted that song to be on some real like, just some real smooth, like, you feel me? You just met somebody, maybe like that night at the club or whatever, at the bar, you feel me? I had a couple of drinks or whatever, you feel me? You know, conversations start to go. And me, I'm the type of person that like to, like, I'm more of an intellectual, so I like to make sure, like the person I'm talking to, I want to see more about your mind. So the first couple lines, I'm like, girl, I want to know what's going on with you. And that's just on some real feel me? Like,
I thought you were trying to play smooth operator. It's like, if we don't get back to the hotel one way or the other.
yeah. You feel me? Like, everyone knows what's going on with you. Like, and in that, there's so many different responses that you could get from that. You feel me? It could be more so, oh, you know, like, do you got a man? Or like, yo, I see something's going on. You feel me? In your head, like, you feel me? Do you want to tell me? Do you want to get something off your chest? You feel me? So I already know like that was going to pull them in type. But yeah, that vibe and everything. It was produced by the same guy that produced Used To too, Johnny.
Oh, wow. Because I wanted to talk about that being your breakthrough single. And I was going to ask, besides that being the breakthrough single and getting you to the point where you were previously signed, I noticed that you were independent too, by the way, to Arista. How do you think going forward, now that you having full control over your career, regardless of any hands in there, what do you think would be the next breakthrough single for you that's going to bring you to that level that you're supposed to be at?
I don't know exactly. Like, whenever I release, and I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, because that's a really good question, and I know that that's something that, like, in this industry that we're in, that's what we all go for. But that's not what I go for. Respectfully, you feel me? When I write music, I don't really think about what my next breakthrough is gonna be. Like, when I wrote Used To, I was not
expecting that.
When I wrote any of these songs, I wasn't doing it to like I don't go around just singing. You feel me? All day. You feel me? Like, this is something that I do to get things off of my chest, because I have a hard time communicating myself through, you know, my traumas and, you know, the things that I've been through and everything. So that's my outlet, you feel me? So even the songs that I write now, that's still my same formula. Like, I still write just from personal places. Still going through things, you know? I don't really know what my next breakthrough single is going to be, but I definitely do feel great about at least like 8 of them. You feel me?
Okay.
Like,
I'm ready for it.
Trust me. I don't think you is. I don't think you are, honestly.
Listen, I need more music for the playlist, man. I need more.
I got mad coming. Like, I ain't gonna tell you what I got coming, but you feel me? I just dropped these 2 joints. I got those 2 joints last week, and you feel me? You ain't see that coming, so just expect more drops like that. You feel me? And then, like, I'm also in the middle of making sure that I'm flooding out with with who I am, you feel me? So like
Yes.
the more music I put out, no matter how raw it is, I want to know what y'all like. I want to know what y'all don't like, you feel me? I want to know really how I could just take all of that and make the best album, you feel me, at this point, because that's where I'm headed to. That's where it's all leading up to. And Tunnel Vision, I think that was my last like EP.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do another EP probably. I'm gonna be mainly just focusing on the album. So like I said, I'm just gonna be putting out a whole bunch of just, singles here and there and dropping them on y'all, seeing how y'all with them and seeing where it goes. Like just taking it back to the basics, you feel me? When I first started dropping, you feel me? When I dropped Used To, Close To, Say My Name on SoundCloud, it started going, it started popping, you feel me? So I'm back on that same formula, back to my roots.
I'm enjoying all of this, by the way.
It's fun.
I
am.
am.
Fun than being signed. I'm gonna tell you that. It's stressful because you got to wear more hats, but like not being signed, it's like it's less people like giving you their opinions. Like,
right.
Not to say like anybody's wrong, but it's like there's just a certain formula, a certain way you got to do things,
Right.
And if there's never a formula established, everybody's just going to be, it's going to be like picking a needle from a haystack, trying to find what's going to pop, especially if that's what your goal is. And then when I told you, like, I've never been that type of artist to create music thinking like, oh, this is going to be that. I've never been like a factory type of or artist or creator. I always did it because I loved it, So
you can tell because your talents is definitely God-given. There's people that learn how to sing and, develop the gift later on if they even get the gift, but yours is definitely God-given, very natural.
Oh, I took that serious.
Yeah, no, you can see
that. I took that serious. I was like, yo, this is going to be my ticket out the hood.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about too, because in a previous interview, your family members are also jazz singers, but I read that it was like a situation where they just never made it, but you want to be that example for your family of, hey, look, we're gifted. I'm going to take this gift and take it to the next level. We can do this. Yeah,
most definitely. Absolutely. I feel like, and I say this a lot in my work, like I come from a place where, a lot of, wolves are unaware of their true greatness. You feel me? And I'm really talking about, minorities, period.
Right.
I mean, like we all have our superpowers. We all got our excellence built up inside of us. You feel me? That we just suppressing all the time. I didn't find mine until I stopped suppressing it. You feel me? So my family, it's like, that's the only way that I could stop the cycle from repeating itself.
Right.
You feel me? So
definitely do.
And I have a huge, like a big ass family. Like I got mad people in my family.
Peeped, were they all in the FOE video?
It wasn't even all of them.
Just someone, damn, that's a lot of people in that video though.
Yeah, that's not a third, not even the whole.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of it. It's a lot.
I feel that. Well, this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. You literally got to drop 5 quick facts about yourself.
All right.
Your fans that don't already know these things.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, damn. Let's start over.
I got you.
I was expecting the countdown. I was trying to get my thoughts together.
No countdown. We just pow.
All right. Let's see. I used to draw. I kind of know how to skateboard.
Okay.
On top of what else do I know how to do? I don't know. Oh, I had in 3rd grade. I had the reading level of a college kid. They tried to skip me, but my mom didn't want me to get skipped.
Wow. So, okay. Intelligent. What we got for number 4?
I like to read books. Read a lot. I don't know if this is really a fact, but I got 6 brothers and sisters. That's
a good fact. You got a big family. Like legitimately a big family.
I'm the middle child.
Oh, no, wait, me too. Middle child syndrome.
It's 7 all together. I'm right in the middle.
Oh, wow. Nah.
Yeah.
I feel you. Look, this is why we connect, the middle child syndrome thingy that they say. But I don't think I really have that too much.
No, I'm wrong. It's 8.
8?
Yeah, it's 8.
Wait, you skipping people?
It's 8. Wait, what?
Wait, you said 9. Hold on, 9.
It's 7. It's 7.
7. I was gonna say, damn, your family big.
7.
You already know. Yeah. Is your family from the South? Or they all straight from Jersey?
Basically straight from Jersey, but right now we are between here and North Carolina.
Okay, same with my family.
Yeah,
I feel
I love North Carolina though. Like North Carolina really is like home. Like I feel like my family come from the South originally.
Right.
I know I got roots in Virginia and stuff. But we are, as far as like my mom and her sisters and stuff, they are from New Jersey and everything.
Dope. Well, see, listen, New York, New Jersey, it's all love always.
Right.
We're that tri-state area sort of thing.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Before we go, I wanted so bad to try to compare you to somebody, but I couldn't. And that's what I really wanted to tell you. I was like, oh, he sounds like, no. Oh, he sounds like, no. Oh, he sounds like, no, he doesn't. I was like, damn, I can't compare him to anybody. So that's the best thing about you, because a lot of artists do sound like the other, or each other. Yeah. That's not a thing for you. So I really appreciate that with your music, because now you could say the people behind you sound like NBD. So you know what I mean? So like, listen.
I'm so glad, you feel me? Like, I'm so glad you said that, man.
No, seriously, because I was like really like
right here is gonna be inspired.
I got look. I ain't gotta go. I was about to go like take my classes. But listen, that's what it was. It was hard because I was like, it's not hard, but it's easy. But you're not a comparable artist, and like you said, you're a raw, genuine artist, and that's very rare these days. I really like to see what happens next with your career, so I'm holding you to it.
Thank you.
And you're one of the best damn singers out, that's for sure, because you're on the Best Damn podcast. So
hey, let's go.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really, really appreciate you. Get well soon. I'm Julie Vamps. This is NBDY. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening.
Thank you for having me. Okay.